Alright, you beautiful people of the interwebs, Glyn here, CheapSkate Gaming, and today it's the weekly roundup. And of course we're going to look at all the freebie games you can get this week from Epic Game Stores, Amazon Prime. The PlayStation Network's got some new games they've added to the PS Plus, I include them. And then we're going to have a look at a few deals as well, or free Steam games as well, and we're going to check out a few deals as well, humble deals, fanatical deals, and there's a couple of games on Steam that I thought were worth pointing out. I could make this an hour long with all the deals that are there, but like I say, we tried to squish it down. We get it down to 20 minutes if we're lucky. Anyway, without further ado, let's move along and let's pop on to, as usual, we try and put Epic first, so off to Epic we go. See you after this. Right, so let's first start off with Epic Game Stores. There's two new games this week, so let's come on down. And your two new... Where is it? Where's my two new games? I did. Yeah, they are. And it's Doki Doki Literature Club and Lost Castle. Next week's looks cool. That's a 2022 game, that is. Dakar Desert Rally. But anyway, let's carry on with the two games today, or this week. As I say, there is an age relation. It is a horror style game. Now, I'm not particularly into these choosing choice type games, like audio book style games. I don't know if I'll look at it, but of course it's free, so add it to your library. And then you've got this one then. This is more sort of my style of game. Lost Castle. There's no video to go with this, but it looks like that sort of Final Fantasy. What does it say? Super cute action RPG. Oh, it's got roguelike elements, randomized dungeons. I didn't say it's turn-based. Well, maybe it's not turn-based. Maybe I'm seeing things wrong. Maybe it's more like Castle Crashers or something like that. Like I said, there's no video for me to have a look at. But there we are. So that's your two free games from Epic Games. Remember, you don't need anything other than an Epic Game Store account, which is free to sign up. All links to these things are in the description. So Epic Stores, Amazon, and all that is all in the description. So let's move along to the next one. Right, the next free one then is over here in Amazon Prime Gaming. And a bit disappointing this week, guys. They've literally just dropped one extra game, and that was Missile Command. And that's it. But don't forget, you can still pick up the other ones. Not many people watched last week's video, so they did drop. What did they drop? Last week they dropped Breakout, Recharge, and I can't remember if it was Fallout or Behind the Frame VR, one of them. But all these you can still pick up. Apico, Yars, this funny one, Last Lands. I'm not particularly into those games, but I still add them if I can. As you can see, I've collected all of them. But Missile Command, and if you don't know what these are, these Breakout, Missile Command, and Yars Recharge. Yars Recharge, I've never played that in the arcade. Maybe it was called something else, but they're essentially remakes of old arcade games. I mean, this is a special history of me, this old Missile Command. It was the first ever console game I ever got to play, that was. I remember I was about 6 or 7 years old, and my neighbour had one when I just moved out to abroad, and the lady that lived down below us, her son had the Atari. I think it was the Atari 7000 or 4000, something like that, the old Atari console, and that was one of the games he had on that. He had Space Invaders and Missile Command. She used to let me come down and play it. I used to love it. Yeah, so that was a special little treat there, so I probably will download that one. Anyway, stop yabbering, they don't care about your history. Let's move along to the next one. Right, so I thought, of course, we'll have a look at the cloud games on Prime as well. Just in case you missed it last week, they did add new ones last week. So all the fortnights are still here from the month before. It looks like they're going to be a semi-permanent thing, the fortnights. But of course, they added Inertial Drift. They added the Jackson Party Pack 10. Garfield Lasagna Party. Kunai. Trackmania, that's always a permanent attraction. And they added Inside Radio. That's an interesting game, sort of weird puzzle game. I can't click on these to show you any screenshots because it'll just load straight into Amazon Luna. Right, let's move on to the next one. Alright, we need to check out the Steam stuff, the free Steam game. This is usually the longer part of the video. Feel free, don't forget if you need to skip anything, I've got it all thing down there where you can see the, I've forgotten what they call that. Segments, there we are, segments, that's what they are. Right, again, search, price to 0, relevance, the release date, and we only want to have a look at full games. And that should line them all up. Now, I think it was February the 2nd, wasn't it, last week? Oh, wow, there's loads dropped on just on February the 2nd. So I might have to go through some of them again. I remember Dynasty was part of it. Right, so we'll start up. I remember that one. So let's start up. So we got Don't Face Up, Memory of the name, memory of the nameless one. This is where I struggle to say what they are. Nothing Together got positive votes. I'm gonna say that is one of those stupid funny games where it's not a game, it's just literally a small piece of gold. That's why it's called Nothing. Right, Theory, Penguins of the North, Tangles. Oh no, that looks better. 94%, 35 user reviews. What we got here? Let's have a little. I'm trying to spend too much in them. Awakening from a long coma following a training injury, soldier finds himself alone in an isolated camp on a deserted island surrounded by questions of mystery. He begins his search for the answers and cover the secrets, whether the painful truths of terrifying illusions. Should we have a little look? There is a. We can. Oh, I'll turn the sound off on it. What are we going on? It's a horror game, all in 3D. Cool. Oh, who's that then? I've seen someone in the background. Shadows, mysteries, mathematics. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty cool. Right, we'll come back out of that. Oh, good. Tangles. There it was. Stories to Tell. Humpy the Hemicube. Project Neo. Instruction. 85%. Won't bother looking at that too much. Subliminal. Cyber. Oh, I didn't mean to crook on that. Cyber Masquerade. Road Toad. Oh, look at that. It's an old Frogger game. Egg. What do you do? Just hatch the egg. My Eyes Deceive. What's the reviews on that? 65 users. Shop Legends. And this one's got, that must be a pay to win thing. Soaked and Splash. SEVR World Demo. Intoxicated Driver. Enough said about that. I'm not. We don't condemn intoxicated driving on the channel. Tenno. That's like from. What's the one with the ninjas? Space ninjas in it. Oh no, something I can't remember. Party Poopers. Looks interesting. Building Block Cities. Firecopter drills. Firecopter drills. The Lancaster Leak. Entity Exam. You control the found footage tape. Okay. Got some positive review. Come on, let's have a look. This is oh, hello. This could be a nice little stream game for a bit of a scare. You control the found footage. Another tape has been leaked. This time a recording of a training protocol. By answering the questions. Oh, this must be students have made this. That's cool. Okay. I'm going to assume students have made this game. And that's them in here. Maybe they're students in the same college and they're like the drama students. Anyway, right, okay. Where were we? Lancaster Leak, that's it. Passing into fantasy. I thought it said something else, yeah. Onward and Upward DX. Very retro looking game. Sheepy. For a Welshman, this has got to be good, isn't it? Oh, 99% of viewers. 600. Oh, hello. Sheepy. Overwhelmingly positive. Add to library. Thank you very much. We definitely have it. Let's have a little look at Sheepy. Come on, it's not just because I'm Welsh, okay? Any gameplay going on? Here he goes. Oh, yes. Are we in love with sheep? You're right. It's the same. Oh, looks really well done. So obviously it's a little platformer. Handcrafted pixel art platformer. Wow. Short adventure. Good. That's cool. These are the type of things we like. Right, let's come back out here. Good. They fixed the Steam as well. It used to come back out of it. It used to go like 2 weeks ago. It was weird. Anyway, they fixed that. Anyway, That Way. Blackout, early success. Gothic virtual tabletop. Chakana, God of the Golds. Jigsaw Puzzle Infinite. I do like a jigsaw game. They're actually okay. They're actually quite chilling. Harmony. If you can't find any, you can't think of anything to play a jigsaw game. That'll chill you right out, man. Freddy's Archery Remains of the Past. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's only got 70 stunning. Well, might be worth taking a look. Neon Nova, Desktop Zoo, Hentai Senpai. Yeah, we won't look at whatever that is. Belly Bots. Well, how many people? 45 users. These are a bit newer now. We're coming to the end. Republic of the Jungle. Looking for Cats again. Badly Drawn Forest. These are chill games, aren't they? Can't go wrong for free. Tire Friend. Mr. Photographer. And Connor Origins T Trilogy. Alright, before I go from the freebies, I want to show you a deal that I thought was quite good. Let me come home. They're at 2.0, £4.50, right? £4.49. It's not even that old a game either. I think it's a 2019 game or something. Yeah, 2019. Right, and it's a phenomenal. And if you've got a VR headset, that works all in VR. But also they've got the like super duper everything with it edition. Just look how much stuff comes with that. £8.74. You get all this extra stuff as well. And there's extra laps and maps and cars and everything. I just thought I'd point that out for that price. That's a very good deal in my opinion. Oh, it's an electronic arts sale. Let's have a look what you got on here. That's a good price. Battlefield's the new one, tenner. I like that game. A lot of people hated it. I spent a lot of time. Do you know what? You want to really enjoy yourself in Battlefield? Put the bots on. Just play it with bots. Play it you and the mate. You can have your mates join you. And if you like me, getting a bit old, we had great fun in there. Me and my mates killing bots. Come out with 120 kills. Feel like you're a legend. And also, it's a good way of unlocking all the guns. You can unlock all the guns and get used to the maps. Yeah, so there's my tips. Anything else in there? Not really. That's not bad for $2.99. Need for Speed Heat. It's already in my library. That's a good price for that. Probably better on the PC, that one anyway. Right, I think that's it for the Steam stuff. Like I said, a couple of deals in there that I thought were really good. And few free games. Always a few free games. Right, let's move along then. Next one. Next. Right, so we've had some new games on the PlayStation Network for PlayStation Plus, so I just want to have a little check on those. We did say what they were going to be last week, and here they are. They're Foam Stars. Haven't tried that one. Roller Dome, which I really like, and I haven't played it, but I've downloaded it because my friend said it's awesome. So, and there's Steel Rising. So there's your free PlayStation Network games, but there's more. I wanted to show you something. Right, so here we are. This is the other free game, and it's Silent Hill, The Short Message. And it's just, I'll play it. We can have a little look at a couple of screenshots. And it's a kind of, I would say, a walking simulator. There's a couple, I wouldn't say they're jump scares, but there's a couple of bits where there's like chase scenes. Shall we play the bit of video for it? Probably get told off for music on YouTube, but there we go. That's how we roll.
Maybe I can be like her.
Right, there we are. It's a quite depressing game as well. Oh yeah. So yeah, you're essentially going around with your phone. But again, it's free. We like free stuff. So go and check that out on your PlayStation. Silent Hill, The Short Message, available for free along with your PlayStation Plus games. Right, let's move along to the next load of stuff. Right, so here we are. We're going to look at a few deals now, guys. And the deals this week are on the Humble. Well, we're going to check out this new Humble bundles. And the one we're going to have a little look. Well, there's actually two on here, but one I don't think it's really worth worrying about too much, because if you look, Endling and Apico, well, I mean, I think Endling's gone now, but Apico is one of the ones which is on the Amazon. Endling was on Amazon last week, which would have been on Epic. So you really, for me, it's only 3 or 4 games on there. And I'm not particularly fussed on what they are. But let me just come back. There is this Mega Man pack to those that are interested. Now, obviously, you're going to have to be a Mega Man fan. And if you're a Mega Man fan, you've probably got some of the Mega Man games anyway. So I don't even understand the sense here. But you're going to have to pay £15.68 to get all of them, is it? Yeah, to get all of them. The minimum you can pay is £15.68. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's 2 coupons off some DLC or stuff like that. So there's only 6 games there, but I think some of them are legacy, they're collections, so they've got games within games. So let's have a look. Legacy Collection 2, let's click on it. We press play. I put the sound down. There we are, that's like a 16-bit one. Where's the Mega Man 11? This is more of a newer one then, isn't it? Mega Man 11. Yeah. What else have we got on here? I'm sure we got I'm sure one of these has got all the old games. Must be this one, is it? Yeah, there we are. This is like the older 8-bit style games on that one. I make that bigger. So yeah, you've got like these older 8-bit style games, classic games. So yeah, I can't say I was ever really a super Mega Man fan myself, but there we are. Somebody might enjoy it. So there you are. You've got your Mega Man, Exception, and you've still got these two. This one's the best out of these, personally. This is the better deal. £11.79. You get all these games. Two downloads there. Hellpoint Stray, Tales of Iron, Remnant from the Ashes. So they're all sort of Souls-style games. That's the better deal, in my opinion. Anyway, let's move on, because we've got some more deals to show you. So finally, we're over on the Fanatical. So we love a bit of Fanatical. And they've just dropped a hell of a deal. And again, it's a charity one, so a bit like Humble Bundles. So a lot of the money from this goes to charity. That's good. But before I jump into that, I want to show you something. Where is it? Here it is. The Batman one. Now, I can't remember if it's... This one comes in and out quite often, this Batman one. But essentially, £6.50, you're getting 3 of the best games. Well, 2 of them are Game of the Year games. And you're getting the Batman Arkham Knight, which is, I think it's a phenomenal game. I loved it. But you're not just getting the games, you're getting all the DLCs and everything. And for £6.50... that's just an amazing deal. I actually recently just replayed all Arkham Asylum on PC, and I fucking loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was really good. Like, you go back to these older ones, you realise, wait, what happened to gaming? Do you know what I mean? There's something missing in modern AAA gaming that was just, there's just so much more. I don't know, they've got better stories to tell, they're more professionally made, they won't care about if they upset someone by saying the wrong word or looking something, or the man had muscles and the girl had breasts. There's none of that nonsense, you know what I mean? It's all good stuff, you know, like the comic books. Anyway, so the new deal is this one, and it's Safe in Our World charity bundle. Okay. And there's some good games in here. So essentially you're getting, was it 28 games? 28 games for 15 quid. All right. And there's some good games in here. There's some not so good ones, but there are, I think that's made up by the good ones. So Ollie Ollie World, which is the modern version of Ollie Ollie World, because, well, the Ollie Ollie games. So they now sort of doing like a 3D, well, 2.5D, I think they call this. So it looks like you're side scrolling along, pulling off all the tricks. Very addictive, very tricky. It can get very annoying, but the more you play it, the better you get, type thing. And you can like build up scores and all that type of thing. Very much like it's like a side-scrolling platform meets Tony Hawk's in a way. Then you've got the only of there's 1,000 clones of it now, but the original Vampire Survivors. I don't think this one needs much of an introduction. It's huge amongst those that care. Right. Hold on. I'm trying to make my thing smaller. Press escape. Try that. There we go. Use keyboard shortcuts. All right, and moving on from there now, you've got Battle Sector. I won't show much of these off. That's a Warhammer game, turn-based XCOM style. Guilt. This looks quite highly polished. Mask of the Rose. Not really my thing. Zool Redimensioned, which is an old Amiga game, but they didn't really do much work to it, in my opinion. Just take a look at it. I think to call it a remaster. It would have been nice if they'd sort of sexed it up a little bit, but it just looks like the original Zool with new levels. Now that could be enough for some of you. Anyway, I'm not going to moan too much about it because, again, it's just part of the games that are part of this. So if you get it, KO the Kangaroo, re-release. I mean, yeah, whatever. Peppa Pig, if that's your thing. So you got a hell of a mix in here. Look, Peppa Pig. Then you got Paw Patrol. Then you got Gigantosaurus Dino Kart. I thought this was a Guyana Sisters, but let's have a little play on this. What have we got going on? Oh, that looks quite good, actually. Like graphically, it looks all there. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, colour me impressed on that one. I didn't even think to look at that before. What was that one? Gigantosaurus Dinosaur. I'll have to have a look at the Steam. Arcade Paradise. I've got that one. That's quite a good game. That's been on my channel on Weirder One from World Games. You can pick it up dirt cheap. Say No More. I don't know what more to say. I don't know what it is. Looks like some sort of weird 3D thing. Steam Deckable. And it hasn't got a... Oh, here we go. This looks like some sort of weird VR. What the hell is going on here? What's he doing? Spitting on him? Strange game. Okay, whatever. Right, let's carry on through it. So we've done Say No More. We've got this one. Quomp. Yeah, it looks like a platter. Akahara, which was free with Amazon last month. Caverns of Mars, which I think that one's recharged. So that one's been free on Amazon as well. Centipede Recharged, free on Amazon. Breakout Recharged is free on Amazon at the moment. So there's a little bit of crossover here. But there we are. If you haven't got Amazon Prime, that's fine, isn't it? You know, that's extra games there. Mr. Run and Jump, Stick Fight, Filthy Animals, Kataria Tales. What's this one? I can't even read the name on that one. It's got one of those funny... Something Abyss. Stirring Abyss? Stirring Abyss. I'm not sure quite what this is. Can't really tell. I hate that when they don't show you what the game is. Gameplay trailer. That's better. Oh, it's another XCOM-y style. Oh, it's like a Fallout style, an original Fallout style game. Isometric. That could be okay. Yeah, definitely isometric, original, old-style Fallout, but set under the... Oh, hello. What is he just been eaten by? Yeah, then you've got Homestead Arcania, Calico, which featured on my Women's Day last year. That's actually quite good if you're into that sort of game. Minute Islands, that's cool. Trying to remember what game that's like. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but that's not bad at all. It's like a side-scrolling puzzle game. It's really hard to show from here, but yeah, that's pretty cool actually, that game. And you've got another Warhammer game by the looks of things. Mechs and Mercs. Okay. I don't think it is Warhammer, is it? It doesn't say Warhammer on it, but it looks that sort of style. How close? Oh, you're in a mech. Yeah, it is that sort of real-time strategy, mechs and warriors. Okay, So that's a weird mix of games in this package, isn't there? You go from sports games to shooters, platformers, children's games, driving games, then you've got the retro games, and then you've got strategic games. So there's something in there for everyone. If you like me, I like all types of games, so definitely. Right, I think that's it for all the deals. So I think that's it for all the deals. So let's move along to the end of the show then. Right, so there we go. There's a few freebies here and there. I think the big real freebies this month are on your PlayStation Network, if you've got that. Like I say, you've got the extra free horror game on there. But of course, I understand that a lot of my viewers might only be PC owners. Most big games would have a PC and a PlayStation, and probably a Switch as well. I don't own a Switch. It's not something I don't like handhelds that much. Anyway, so thank you for joining me. Like I say, last week didn't do very well. I only got 100 views on my video. Normally get 1,500 views for these ones. That's why I've been keeping doing them. But I don't know, maybe a glitch in the Amazon, in the YouTube system, whatever. Anyway, if you found this helpful, saved you a few quid, smash the like. You can always leave a comment down below if there's something you think I should add or take away. And we'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you for joining me. I've been Glyn. This has been CheapSkate Gaming. And we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy your games.
CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so